Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your love bites. Sagittarius, let's see what are the messages for you now, and a warm welcome back to all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. So Sagittarius spirit, 3 cards for one person. Magician, 4 of swords and the devil, oh my god. Second person spirit, Knight of swords, Temperance in reverse, and the 9 of pentacles. Mutual energies, Page of swords in reverse, 7 of swords, and the 8 of cups. Bottom of my deck, King of swords in reverse. Somebody here is very upset, very angry. I think they're still manifesting, wishing, hoping, thinking about all that happened. They could be angry, they could be upset, they could be obsessed right now. Why? Because the other person, they feel that this connection was out of balance. They could be single, independent, focusing on themselves, walking away from the connection. Something is going on here where one person is obsessively thinking about the other person, but the other person is saying, this was just too immature, too imbalanced. I'd rather be single and independent. So we'll, of course, clarify all these cards and do your mutual energy, Sagittarius. But first, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest. Sagittarius and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Let's take a few more from another deck. Sagittarius and their person spirit. Sagittarius and their person, if they could say something to each other now. Let's take a few more from a third deck as well. Sagittarius and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Sagittarius, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, your indifference could be the difference as to whether I continue to invest in you and our relationship anymore. Nothing is more terrifying and simultaneously delightful than having to bear witness to how our two distinctive souls are connected energetically for eternity. I understand if you're feeling scared, because it scares the F out of me too. Your ego is effing irritating me. Can't you see the value I would add to your life? If you would just let me in, we could be a strong power couple. I daydream about our future. You should be here. I sweat out the stress. My biggest fear came true. Let me spoil you. When you look at me, it makes me feel worse. You see a side of me that others don't. I can't hide from you. Hurting you hurt me even more. I hope you allow me to step up and turn this around. All right, so these were some of your messages, Sagittarius. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start this reading. But first, of course, as always, an angel blessing card for the viewer of the reading, which could be you, Saggy, could be the cross watcher. So a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message. A wise decision. Viewer, it's time to make wise decisions for yourself. Take care of yourself, make wise decisions for yourself. And I don't know what this decision is. Let's check out the reading and maybe we'll get some answers. But viewer, you are advised to make wise decisions for your life now. Okay, Spirit, now tell me what's happening. Let's start with the first line. The first person could be Saggy, could be their cross watcher. What's the magician? What you manifesting, person A? What are you manifesting here? One more. What are you manifesting? I understand what you're trying to tell me, but what are you manifesting? Okay. One more. They feel like a loser. They played some mind games. This person was giving some illusions. And now they feel all those mind games I played, all the trickery that I did, all the illusions I gave. My God, they feel that they lost because I think this person was lying, cheating, ghosting, whatever illusions. This is not them manifesting. This is them thinking about what they did. This person was lying, cheating, ghosting. They did some things, played some mind games, thinking they could get away with, giving illusions. But it just worked backwards because I think the other person gave up, stopped waiting for them, chose a new path, is out there now, single, independent, doing their own thing. Now they feel, oh, why did I do that? I mean, I shouldn't have played those games. Yeah, because that shut the chapter down. This person is reflecting, thinking deeply about what they did, why they. Tell me about the Four of Swords. What you're thinking? What's the Four of Swords? What's the Four of Swords? And what's the Devil? Okay. You see, the problem here is now they are scared. They are scared because things have ended here. They've ended because I have a feeling in the past, this is the person who was selfish and self-centered. They thought they could get away with everything. They were a miser, holding back. Now they are obsessed with the thought that it actually worked in the other person's favor. They feel that they have now been cut out. The other person has now healed off them, has kind of is focusing on themselves, moving forward, moving towards maybe new love now, having new beginnings for themselves, is single, is independent, and has given up on them. They're angry because, see, that's the reason they are angry. They are angry because they feel it's the other person who has all these options now. They're single, they're doing so well. Okay. So what about you, person B? How are you feeling? Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, yeah, person B says they were so immature in their communication. Maybe person A said something or said something rude or rash. Person B says, I'm healing from all that. I've accepted the ending. I'm pulling out those swords that they plunged into my back, Omkaratarot. This was a very, very imbalanced connection, and I was just stuck in it for nothing. Now the blindfold is off. I have unchained and unhinged myself from waiting for them or allowing them to hurt me anymore. Yes, I've got my boundaries up now. They're strong boundaries. I'm standing up for myself. I'm the one who's making wise decisions for myself, and I am single. I'm independent because they never treated me right. They didn't offer me anything long term. They mistreated me. They didn't, they took my love for granted. So person B says they didn't treat me right. So that's the reason now I've accepted this. Yeah, I think person B is more focused on moving on towards new love now. And that's what's making the first person very angry and upset. They were giving some kind of an illusion because they were selfish, but that actually worked in the other person's favor, they feel. Now that my person is out there, single, independent, doing well, having new beginnings, cut me out. So tell me, what are the mutual energies now, Spirit? For the first person who's angry and upset that they lost out, they feel that things are very, very stagnant. They feel they're very depressed, Spirit says. They're very depressed that the other person is moving on to a new beginning. They feel everything just backfired on them. They've lost out on a 10 of Cups scenario. They feel that their person has emotionally walked away from them. 8 of Cups. Things are totally at a standstill. Absolute standstill and more standstill. Death card. That's what they feel. Okay, so person B, how are you feeling currently now? Person B says, I'm over this as well. Yes, I was in my hermit mode for a long time. I connected with my spirit guides. I was stuck with them for a long time. But now I'm using my intuition. In fact, I'm stronger than ever before. I pulled back my energy. I'm strong now. I see through their games, and I'm allowing this soulmate bond to be over. I'm taking back power and control of my own life. And yes, I am walking away from this connection because it was toxic. It was a karmic soulmate maybe or something. I need to walk away from this connection because I was not emotionally happy. Yeah, person B says I lost hope and faith in this connection. So, why is the King of Swords in reverse, Spirit? Overall energy for Sagittarius is reading today. King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they are angry because the other person has got unstuck from them. Now they are the ones sitting in anxiety, stress, sleepless nights, having nightmares. Why? Why? Because they feel it's not fair. They feel it's not fair. They want to rush in and say something. They want to come towards the other person, but they're going. Maybe they wanted to do that, but they're going through a tower right now. They're going through a tower, realizing maybe it's too late. Maybe the other person has already moved on to a passionate, brand new beginning for themselves. That's what's making them angry. Yeah, whoever the first person is who's angry, they are not happy at all at the fact that the other person has turned their back on them, made a decision to turn their back, and now they are the ones who are sitting in lag, feeling left out in the cold, feeling left behind. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Till next time, then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.